So here I am on the day 3 with this cute tiny friend with an apple, and we will see how I will complete this project. So be with me here for the next few minutes and let us see how we will turn this simple line art into something unique. For his eyes, I'm going to use these 2 strands of black, and let's create his eyes. Starting with the outline stitch or the stem stitch, completing his outer circle for the eyes, So one complete with the outer edges. Let's complete the eyelids with simple straight stitch from outside to inside like this, and let's fill the eyeballs inside. For that I'm using the same satin stitch, or you can say straight stitch, to just complete the filler parts. This looks fine as a filler final outcome of the eyes, and let's complete another one. Now it's time for his nose. Simply make the straight stitches for the lineal parts. Simply making the outline here and complete it on the another side in the same way. Let's complete his eyebrows and the ears part here. That was quick. Now let's complete the nose part over here, and you know the satin stitch that we are gonna use here. Simply filling it up. You can see guys how nice the effect is coming up, because I was just using it with the 2 strands, and this looks great. Now I'm making the outline of his body, and for this I'm using the 6 strands and simply just making straight stitches, or you can say back stitches, whatever, but I'm just completing the outline parts. I'm not filling it up completely, so just tracing the lines with the threads over here. You can see how I'm doing it. If you're finding this interesting, guys, I would recommend you to subscribe to my channel over here so that you can find me anytime if you want, and also hit the bell icon to never miss any video update in future. So yes, it's done, and now I'm using another color strands for filling up his hands. This time also these are the 6 strands. Simply pulling out the needle from here and pushing it over there. So filling up the area. Similarly, I will fill the another one and complete it. Now it's time for his feet. I'm just gonna embroider the outline areas like this with the back stitch. So it's time to complete the apple, and for that I'm using the 2 reds. This one is the bright for one side and filling it up with the long short. This is how I'm doing it, firstly with the short strands, then completing it out with the long ones, and yeah, completing it on one side over here. And filling up this side part with the another set of long and short so that it's filling up more area like this. Now let's complete the rest part with the different dark red color strands. I'm using the 6 strands for this complete apple thing. Firstly embroidering from the outside, like completing the edges. Then I'm just continuing that step of long and short and completing the inside part also. So it's done. Now it's time to complete his feet. For that also I'm using the same dark red thing and just filling it up with the cross stitch or say satin stitch to complete the area. Now let's complete his apple stem and leaves. For stem I'm using the same brown color and just filling the satin horizontally, and then for the long edges like that whole stem thing, just making it in a vertical way so that it fill up quickly. I'm making leaf satin for this leaf part, pulling up the needle and pushing it in the centerpiece, doing on both sides in a similar way. Let's just outline his face. Let's just outline his face with the back stitch. Completely in one single go. Make sure you pull all the thread out and pull it tightly. Now making his thorns, and for that I'm just making a loop stitch loose over there, a little loose, not too big loops but a small loops. And now fill up the rest area with the light color strands like this I'm doing here right now. I'm using the same loop stitch and filling it up closely enough so that this look like a 3D one. Pull out your needle and push it on the another point and just make a tiny little loop. Again, continue the same thing. Pull out, push in and make a tiny loop. Make sure you don't pull your thread for another stitch too tight, otherwise earlier that loop would be just tighten up. Fill up it very closely so that it could look like his thorns or his furs, whatever you can say. This might look like a little time taking, but it's fun to have it because it's just making me happy. So with this, today is the end of the day 3 and I'm having this my cute friend ready on the fabric here, and we'll meet in the next video tomorrow on the day 4, and make sure you hit the subscribe button right now and the bell icon to not miss that video.